Logical positivism is a philosophical movement that emerged in the early 20th century and was based on the idea that the only meaningful statements are those that can be verified through experience, either through empirical evidence or logical deduction. While it was influential in the early 20th century, logical positivism eventually lost popularity for a number of reasons. One reason for the decline of logical positivism was the development of new philosophical movements that challenged its basic assumptions. For example, the rise of postmodernism in the mid-20th century rejected the idea that objective truth could be discovered through empirical observation at all. Instead, postmodernists argued that truth is subjective and culturally constructed, and that attempts to establish objective truth are misguided. Another reason for the decline of logical positivism was the emergence of new scientific theories that could not be easily verified through empirical observation or logical deduction. For example, the theory of relativity or quantum mechanics could not be directly observed through experimentation. This challenged the logical positivist's idea that the meaning of a statement lies in its method of verification, and it led to a reevaluation of the movement's basic assumptions. Additionally, some philosophers and scientists argue that logical positivism failed to account for the complex and multifaceted nature of scientific theories. They pointed out that many scientific theories are not simply a collection of isolated statements that can be verified through empirical observation or logical deduction, but rather they're a complex, interconnected network of ideas that cannot be fully understood through these methods alone. Overall, the decline of logical positivism was due to a combination of new philosophical movements, new scientific theories, and criticisms of the movement's basic assumptions. While it was influential in the early 20th century, logical positivism eventually lost popularity, and other philosophical and scientific approaches gained prominence.